Okay, I've decided that instead of calling them libertarians or anarcho-capitalists, objectivists, classic liberals, they come up with all these different names. From now on, all of you free market types are just going to be called the shit out of luck party, because it seems your answer to everything is you're shit out of luck. When it comes to the First Amendment, you claim that the government cannot suppress freedom of speech. It cannot legislate hate speech. It cannot legislate this and that. But then when a private industry does it, you're shit out of luck. You're shit out of luck when someone bans you, when someone slanderizes you, when someone binds you into an abstract contract that doesn't mean anything to intimidate you into not having an opinion, or they fire you from your job. Like when I apply for jobs, my email says trotskycommie@gmail.com, and apparently it's okay to discriminate against me with that? No. You're not going to discriminate me based off my political opinions. That does not stop me from doing my job. And if I catch you discriminating against me for it, I will take you to court about it. So, obviously they don't believe in the First Amendment. They don't believe in the second aspect of the First Amendment either, which is the right to assemble. They act like unions are this horrific thing, like they're terrorist groups or something, and they don't want the government to protect the ability to unionize. That way corporations can intimidate people even further when they have no leverage. The only thing we have against these big companies is each other. We have to organize, and we have to, because no one else is going to do it for us. And would you rather solve our problems with guns? I wouldn't. So we need to organize, and we need to unionize, and that way they pay us fair wages. But I guess libertarians want it to come down to, general warfare. They claim to believe in the Second Amendment, but how can you believe in the Second Amendment if private industry can curb it at any time? Can you walk into a 7-Eleven, open carrying? Of course not. Could you even walk into a 7-Eleven concealed carry? Probably not. If private businesses can dictate your rights, then you don't have rights. So stop claiming that you support freedom of any kind, libertarians. You don't. All you care about is property. And if you care about property, you care about coercion and violence. So it just pisses me off so much. Oh, and the Third Amendment. How about the right to a fair trial? Because they claim how much they despise government. But meanwhile, they don't want to give you a free attorney. Libertarians would argue that getting a free attorney would be some kind of welfare state. So, where is your right to a fair trial? And of course, they don't want to have a really unbiased jury, which would require some kind of sort of lottery pool or some other method of, retaining some unbiasedness within the jury pool. But no, they want the lawyers who are privately funded to pick the jury and, pick the stupidest and most influential people that they can, persuade. So everything is controlled by somebody else. You never have any choices in your life. You cannot walk down the street without someone else dictating for you. You cannot... There's a story I read of someone got on a bus. Now, mind you, buses are not comfortable as it is. He gets on a bus to go to work, and the bus driver tells him he has to do some kind of questionnaire thing if he's going to ride the bus, that it's some kind of policy. It's always a policy. Like you're the fucking government. Are you willing to get assassinated like a dictator? No. Then stop trying to play one. Anyway, my point is, so he's forced into this agreement to do this questionnaire just to ride the fucking bus. Why can't he just be on the bus? He's paying to ride the bus. Why doesn't he just be able to sit on his ass, reek in this pain that he has to ride in this uncomfortable bus so he can get to work and do his mundane job? No, they want to add upon that he has to do their stupid little game of, answering some questions about, how they can improve their bus company in the future. Like they're gonna fucking listen. You know how you improve your bus company? Not forcing your consumers to answer a fucking questionnaire. So, He explains this on the forum, and what do? You're shit out of luck. Walk to work, or, ride a different bus company. That's their answer to everything. Like, it's so simple to just go to another business, or make your own, because, I'm an engineer. I could just snap my fingers and everything is available to me. I can make my own bus company. I can make my own water company. I can make my own bank. I can make my own, if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't have to deal with your bullshit. I could just snap my fingers and you'd be dead. But obviously, that kind of power does not exist within human beings. We are not the Lord God. We cannot just will something into existence. So you know what? You're gonna fucking curb your attitude and stop making me comply to your ridiculous demands. I'm sick of it. I am sick of these capitalist terrorists telling me that I have to bend my ass over and get fucked repeatedly, to appease them. Screw them. So that's all I have to say. I'll make another video talking about Gaddafi, but I just wanted to get that off my chest because I am so damn sick of these anarcho-capitalists claiming to be anarchists. I don't agree with anarchists on everything, but I certainly know a real anarchist from these shills and these idiotic ramblings of strawmen. Anarcho-capitalists are not anarchists. They are not in any way, shape, or form for freedom. You want to defend liberties? Defend a government that actually, protects your liberties in the court of law and with the rules of attorneys and organizing. And if you want to be an anarchist and act like the state is so bad, then you sure as hell gotta admit that corporations are a state in and of themselves, or at least want to be, and they act as though they are, and they're very authoritarian and corrupt, and they exist only on lies and violence. That's all I have to say.